Hello, everybody. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome. I'm Sophia Knapp, an LA-based tarot reader and clairvoyant and musician, and I'm so honored to get to pull some cards for you today and share some messages for the new year. So I'd love to start out with a brief meditation that's calming and centering to welcome you all into the space. And I'll have you tune in based on your zodiac sign. So I'm going to pull one card for each zodiac sign. I don't like doing things that are predictable, so I wrote out all the names of the signs on these pieces of paper, and I'll be pulling them out one at a time, so they won't be in the traditional order. Hello from India, from Ireland. Hello from Brazil. This is so cool. Namaste, Lola. Welcome. It's so exciting to see all of you tuning in from all over the world. Moments like these, I love the internet and social media. Thank you so much. Welcome from Jamaica and Afghanistan. So cool. Okay. So just begin by placing one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly. And close your eyes if you can safely do so, if you're not driving or anything. And just begin by taking some deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Imagining the inhales spreading beautiful particles of light through your whole body, refreshing your spirit, your mind, and your heart. And just hold in your mind's eye something that you feel grateful for. Welcoming that energy into your aura, into your life. And with every exhale, just releasing any tension, releasing anything that you would like to leave behind as we connect to the cards, to the spirits, to divine guidance, to God, Goddess, universe, whatever it is that you like to connect with. And also tune in to any intention that you may be holding for this upcoming year, for 2022. It may not be a specific thing, it may be more a feeling or an atmosphere that you would like to be existing in. Whatever it is that you would like to be welcoming into your space, into your life. Just take a moment to check in with what your higher self would like to communicate, what you're calling to you. Whenever you feel complete here, welcome to open your eyes and come back to the room. Thank you for meditating with me. All right. So the way we're going to do things today, if you're just tuning in, I'm going to pull each zodiac sign from this little fishbowl, and I will be pulling a card for you and sharing a clairvoyant message, a message of guidance for the year ahead. So if you know your big three in astrology, this is your sun sign, so your main zodiac sign, your moon sign, and your rising or ascendant sign. You can listen to all three. Also, if you have a stellium in another sign, so that's a concentration of planets, like for example, I have Mars, Venus, and Mercury in Aries. So although I'm not an Aries, I would tune into Aries because I have so many in that sign. You can listen to that as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Drum roll, please. Ooh, Scorpio. So we are starting out with Scorpio. This is for you. And I'm going to be pulling some cards today with this beautiful deck. It's called the Linweave Tarot. It's from 1967, and they are lithographs, so they're very special. I like to bring this deck out for special occasions. So here is a message for Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. So the Pentacles are the earth element, and the Queens and Kings in Tarot are both about mastery. So this is about you really gaining mastery over the earth element in your life. This is awesome for finances. This is awesome for health. It's super abundant. And look at her fit. Look at her outfit here. She looks so good. So I feel like this is about really appreciating the abundance in your life currently, but knowing that you can also grow whatever resources, whatever earthly resources that you're seeking to call into your life. So she's all about being in the present moment as well, since she is the earth element. So you'll want to appreciate what you're experiencing through the senses. If you're feeling overwhelmed or anything like that in this coming year, you may want to get a good smelling candle or something like that, or eat a piece of chocolate, or do whatever it is that grounds you in your body and that brings you back to that place of pleasure, that place of luxury. And this is a great year for you to focus on your finances, especially if you're a business owner. She's very good with business. So it's a great year to build your income, to take extra good care of your health. And literally the pentacles are coins. So this is like a big gold coin that she's holding over your heart. And when I think about energy regarding money, money is a neutral energy in itself, right? Different people do different things with money, but what it can offer is certain freedoms. So if you think about the money increasing in your life, about your other earthly resources increasing in your life, think about where you would like to be directing that energy. And really imagine that and lean into that. We are talking about Scorpio right now. So that's the first sign that I'm reading for. And this is a message for you, dear Scorpio moon, Scorpio risings, for you to really focus on the earth element in your life. And this is so good financially. This is awesome. Okay, Queen of Pentacles for Scorpio. Next up, let's see, drum roll please. Sagittarius. So this next card will be for Sag. This is the energy to be welcoming into your life. Okay, so I'm hearing a clairvoyant message. The way that I read cards, I do interpret the traditional esoteric meanings in the tarot, but I also just receive bits of guidance. If I just understand something, know something, that's called claircognizance. Sometimes I'll see something, which is clairvoyance, or hear something, which is clairaudience. In this moment, I just felt something, which was for Sagittarius. Sometimes you don't have to respond. Sometimes you don't have to engage. So if you're experiencing something where someone in your life is reaching out to you or wanting to connect, or you're being bothered by something in a way, you don't have to respond. So that's just a message for you, Sag. If you're feeling guilty, if you're feeling obligated to communicate, you don't have to. Sometimes you can just let things be. So that message is just coming through. And now let's see which card wants to come out. Okay. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. This is a beautiful card for the energy coming into the new year. So the cup is the heart, and the Knight of Cups is the romantic suitor in the tarot. So with this, I do see new love coming into your life, or an upping of the romance quotient. So if you're single, this bodes very well for new love, for falling in love, for someone showing up that is going to really inspire you and bring some beautiful experiences into your life. If you are matched up or you're not seeking a partnership right now, that's totally okay. This is about just experiencing romance. That might be through watching a movie that's romantic that inspires you. It may be your existing relationship having some really nice moments that you share. So this is lovely. It's also connected to poetry and the arts. In tarot, the cups represent the element of water, which has to do with intuition, magic, creativity, working with the realm of intuition, working with emotions. So this is a super dreamy, super creative, super romantic card. This is also really encouraging you to indulge, right? To indulge in your creativity, in the realms of fantasy, have some fun and keep your eyes open. Stay tuned for anyone that is being very affectionate with you. And if it feels good, it is good. So allow yourself to be spoiled. This is for Sagittarius. Very good omen for romance for you, Sag. Okay, up next. Okay. Up next, we've got Cancer. So this card will be for Cancer. I hope that this is landing with you, resonating with you, giving you some things to look forward to in 2022. Okay, so this is for Cancer. So if you have Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Ascendant, or other prominent Cancer placements in your chart, you're going to want to take extra note of this. Okay, Cancer. Ooh, Jupiter. So in the traditional tarot deck, this is called the Hierophant, and this is all about structure and order. So this is encouraging you to be disciplined with the things that you really want to change, that you really want to experience in your life. So it's all about doing things in the right order. When I say discipline, I don't mean like punishment. It's more about making sure that you are checking those boxes, that you're doing the things that are really important to you. This card is about prioritizing not only what is calling for your attention day to day, like the little things, but also the larger things that you're seeking to manifest, that you're seeking to grow in your life. And no, I haven't done Aries yet. We're on Cancer right now. So the Hierophant, this card, you can see this is Zeus, right? So he's super powerful. And there's the eagle here, which is about clarity of vision, and it's a very noble creature. The Hierophant is also the card of the teacher and the mentor. So with this, it can be really wonderful to work with a mentor, to work with a teacher, to work with someone that really holds the keys of knowledge that can help to guide you. So not only is this about having discipline, about showing up for yourself day to day with the things that really matter for you and following through on things, it can also be about directly working with someone or undergoing a course of study to broaden your knowledge, to expand and to grow, right? And it's about challenging the mind as well. So this was for Cancer. To know your moon and rising sign, you can look that up online with the free birth chart calculator. You do need to know your exact time of birth in order, especially for the rising sign, to be accurate. And if you look up free birth chart calculator, you'll see a lot of different ones. Astrolabe is a good one. Astrolabe. So check it out. The rising sign is also called the ascendant sign. Okay, so next up, this is for Pisces. This is for all you little fishies. And this live will be available for replay on the Facegym profile. So if you missed one of your signs, you can always tune in later to catch up. Okay. I'm so glad to hear that that reading was accurate for you. Awesome. Cards don't lie. Okay, so this message is for Pisces. I'm a Pisces sun, so I'm going to need to pay extra close attention to this one. Okay. What does Spirit have to say for Pisces? Ooh, we've got the Moon card, La Lune, which is actually one of the cards that represents Pisces. So that is so timely. Because Pisces is a water sign and the moon rules the tides, right? So water signs especially are very influenced by the cycles of the moon. And the moon card is all about tuning into your inner guidance. So you want to pay really close attention to your dreams, to your instincts, what you are understanding through your own intuition. This is all about things that aren't obvious, things that aren't seen, things that are below the surface. So just because you don't have proof of something doesn't mean that it isn't real, right? So this is encouraging you to really trust your vibes, to really trust your instincts, trust your intuition, trust what you're feeling in your heart. Trust your vibes. Vibes don't lie. And this card is also about delving into the mysteries, delving into the world of the esoteric arts. So you may this year feel called to study meditation, study something like tarot or astrology. You may feel very called to dive into the mysteries of the universe. And this card is really encouraging you to do that because that can be a really wonderful tool for self-reflection for you. You can gain so much insight. And you are so magical. You are so mystical, Pisces. So really honor that side of yourself. This is for the sign of Pisces. So far we started out with Scorpio, we did Sag, we did Cancer, we did Pisces. And I'm going to do the rest, pulling them out of this little fishbowl at random. And if you miss your sign, you can always tune in. This will be archived on the Facegym profile. Okay, so wow, such a powerful message for Pisces. Pay very close attention to your dreams. If you don't already, it can be really great to keep a dream journal. For me personally, I'm a Pisces. I find that if I write in my journal first thing in the morning, I literally keep it by my bed. I remember so many details from my dreams, and it helps me to figure things out in life, things that I'm not able to figure out with my rational mind, right? So the Spirit knows. So keep a dream journal. If you don't do that, that could be a really great practice for you to tune into your intuition this year and get some extra guidance. Okie dokes. Next up, drum roll please. We're going to pull some cards for Libra. Okay, so if you're Libra sun, Libra ascendant, Libra moon, this card is for you. Okay, Libra. Okay, so the first message that's coming through just clairvoyantly is to really pay attention to your anxiety. So if you find yourself struggling with anxiety, it's so common. It's so natural for the logical mind to want to figure things out. The mind is so powerful and it's such a gift, but sometimes when it is directed or in a way like over focus, like the image that I'm seeing, it's like a magnifying glass in the sun. It can almost be too strong in a way that can cause difficulty or stress. You're really going to want to pay attention to that and find ways to heal that or to work through that. Like, what are you doing when you have anxiety or when you feel, if you do experience that, if you feel overwhelmed with it? You may discover some new tools this year to work through that. So that might be new forms of meditation, exercise, any other habits or kind of techniques that you can do to shift that. This is for Libra. So that's something that can be really helpful for you to focus on this year. And that's not coming from the cards. That's just, I'm just hearing that. Okay. And Libra is an air sign, so the air signs do have a lot of mental energy. So that totally makes sense. And let's see what card comes up for you, Libra. Okay. Ooh, we've got the Emperor. Happy birthday, Jillian. Happy birthday. Okay, so the Emperor. The Emperor is all about building and creating stability, creating security. If you think of an emperor, you think of the word empire, right? So it's about building your empire. So this is a really great card for you to focus on building for the long term this year, Libra. So you want to think about the stakes that you're putting in the ground, the foundation that you're building that is going to be helpful for you in the long term. And this is so good for business. It's really good for family, if you're a family-oriented person looking to start a family. Also, if you're looking to buy a home or move into a new place, this is really awesome for that. So there's a focus on feeling cozy, feeling abundant, feeling safe, feeling secure, all of that. It has very protective energy. And it's also a card that really has the positive masculine. So the divine masculine, the divine feminine. When I talk about that regarding tarot, it's not about gender from a biological standpoint or anything. It's about the divine masculine and feminine aspects of magic. So the feminine is receptive. It's about receiving information. It's about going within. It's about delving into the mystical and about feeling. And the divine masculine is more about doing. It's about sharing. It's about connecting. It's about being seen and taking a very active approach. So this is more the divine masculine. And this is about claiming your power as well, right? So this is about claiming your power, claiming your authority. You can see how brave and strong and amazing this guy looks, right? He has such a kind of regal profile. And this is a shield, which is about protection. This is for Libra. So if you have Libra sun, Libra moon, Libra rising. Okay, Libra, it's a great year for you to build your empire and to focus on security. Okay, almost halfway through here. Let's see. Aries. So Aries, this card is for you. If you have Aries sun, Aries moon, Aries rising, a lot of Aries in your chart otherwise, this reading will be for you. And if you are missing your sign, this live will be archived on the Facegym profile, so you can always watch it later. Okay, Aries. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Page of Wands, the Valet de Bâton. This card has the writing in French. So the wands are the fire element. So this is a very appropriate card for Aries. And the pages signal new beginnings, or they're like a very youthful energy. So this is about exploration. It's about new journeys, new experiences. The wand is like a torch. So it's the energy of kind of coming out of a cave and seeing new things, right? So if you've been in a cave for a long time and it's dark and you have a torch like lit with fire and you're just kind of exploring and coming out, it's really exciting. So you want to think about that feeling of excitement, that feeling of curiosity, of joy. This can be so awesome if you are looking to travel. I know it's a really tricky time with COVID and everything, but this can be short distance travel too if you're looking to do road trips or anything like that, or even just going for a walk, going for a hike somewhere that you haven't been before. It's really beneficial for you, Aries, to be having new experiences right now. And this is also about getting out of your comfort zone. So if there's something new that you've been wanting to try, do it. If you're wanting to reach out to someone to connect, whether it's on a personal level or a professional level, do it. This is saying go out there. Go out there, go get it. Have some fun, have new experiences, right? And emerge from the cave. If you have been hiding, and this can be metaphorical too. It doesn't have to literally be that you've been hiding in your house or anything or not going out. I mean, a lot of us have been with COVID. But anyways, it can be more metaphorical if you have been not allowing yourself to be seen in a specific area in your life, or if you have been kind of going inwards. There's a season for everything in life. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But it's saying to emerge, that it's time for you to emerge, time for you to come out, time for you to feel the sun on your face, and to really be a student of life. So there's something really amazing, something really magical and really alive about doing new things, doing things that you may not have a total grasp on yet. And if you can travel, if it's safe to do so, definitely a great thing for you to do. Yeah, Puerto Rico sounds amazing, Deborah. Okay, so let's see who's going to be next. Okay, Leo. So this reading will be for Leo. I hope that you're all doing awesome today. It's such an honor to get to pull some cards for you and read for you. It means a lot to me that you all trust me to share these messages from Spirit. It's really a pleasure to get to connect and to be a part of this Facegym 21-day reset. It's been awesome. Facegym is such a great company and community, and it's really an honor to be a part of this program. So thanks for having me. Okay. All right, so Leo, this card is for you, baby. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay, the Ace of Swords is such a powerful card. So the swords are the air elements, and this is the card that signifies the mind. So this is about truth, it's about integrity, it's about making decisions. So Leo, this is totally no bullshit. This is encouraging you to make very clear decisions, to set clear boundaries, to move forward in your life in areas where you may be signing contracts, you may be needing to express yourself very clearly. And this card can signify change. It can signify endings and beginnings. So there may be things that you're wanting to cut out of your life, right? Or it can be challenging, honestly, at times. There may be some conversations that you want to have. And this is saying that you've really got to honor yourself. You've got to honor your truth. This is a card of integrity. And you can generally really feel when something's in alignment or when it's not. I think about The Sword and the Stone. If you remember that Disney movie, it's so old school. But there's the moment where he pulls the sword out of the stone and it like lights up. And when something's right, you just know. You just know in your heart, it feels right, it feels good. And when you trust your intuition, you trust your instincts, you can feel when something is off. And this is saying to really trust what feels good. If it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no, right? So this is about editing in your life. Cut out anything that is just not right. You will know, right? And it's also about the power of your voice, the power of words. The air element, the sword, is the words. This has to do with speaking, writing, singing, communicating in any way, and just choosing your words really carefully, choosing your words with clarity. Words are so powerful. They're so important, and we can just create beautiful things or cause damage with them. So this is encouraging you to really pay attention to your words. And if you've been hesitating on making a decision in your life, if something's been kind of impending or weighing on you, of course, you don't want to rush anything if it doesn't feel right. But if you know and you've just been putting it off, this card is saying, do it, right? Make the decision, take the step forward. It's time to take action and time to honor who you truly are on a soul level, to be in your integrity, to be in your power, and to be honest. This is a card of honesty. So this message for you, Leo, is about really choosing your authentic self this year, and just watch how your life changes. It's going to be amazing. It's very courageous. Let's see, who is next? All right, so this is for Aquarius. This reading will be for you. If you have Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising, tune into this reading. And I'm Sophia Knapp, a tarot reader, clairvoyant, and singer based in LA. So honored to get to pull some cards for you today. And if you ever would like a personalized reading, you're welcome to book with me virtually. I can read for you anywhere in the world. That's the magic of the internet, speaking of Aquarius. And yes, vanilla, the live will be saved. So if you want to tune in later, and if you miss your sign, you can check it out then. I do recommend tuning into all of your big three. So that's your sun sign, your main sign, your moon sign, and your rising or ascendant. If you don't have this information handy, you can look it up online with the free birth chart calculator. You'll just want to have your exact time of birth in order for it to be accurate. Okay, so this card is for Aquarius. And my handle is at Sophia Knapp. That's SOPHIAKNAPP. PP as in poodle. Okay. Okie dokes. Aquarius, this card is for you. Woo, that one just like jumped right out of there. Okay, the Temperance card. This is a really enchanted, really magical card. It is a card of deep healing and transformation. It's also very gentle. So this is about finding balance in life, and it's also a card of patience. And so Aquarius, this is encouraging you to be very gentle with yourself. And it's about taking the small steps. Sometimes moving forward in life, it's about putting one foot in front of the other, right? I see this card come up a lot when people are going through very deep processes of healing, whether it's physical, spiritual, emotional, you name it. It's not something that happens overnight. You can see she's pouring the water from one vessel into the other. So it's this process of refinement or alchemy. And so you may be finding yourself this coming year making some adjustments, and it can be gradual, but sometimes the small changes that add up day to day are even more powerful than really abrupt changes, right? In the traditional deck, and in this deck too, you can see it's a bit abstracted, but she has these beautiful wings. She's actually an angel. And if you think about wings and the way they work, the feathers are so light. When they're on their own, they are so light. They barely weigh anything, but when they're all put together, the bird can fly. The birds can fly up into the atmosphere, and it's incredibly powerful. And so sometimes it is those little actions that can really elevate us, that can really lift us up. So don't underestimate the little things that you're doing. And this bodes really well for lasting change. So if there's something that you're looking to heal, it could be a health thing. It could be that you are working through healing some trauma. You may be in therapy. Things are really going to improve for you. Please be patient with yourself. Please take your time and be gentle. Be very gentle with yourself. This card is about moderation. It's about taking the middle road. So it's also about avoiding extremes. So this is about taking it easy as possible with yourself. This card is for Aquarius. So Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. And the Temperance card is also about moderation. So if you have been thinking about cutting back on drinking, cutting back on substances or other kinds of habits, this card is encouraging you to do that. Really trust what you're feeling from a spiritual perspective about what's going to bring balance and healing into your life. Okie dokes. So we just have 4 left. Let's see. That was for Aquarius. This reading is for Virgo. Okay, Virgos. Okay. Let's see what the tarot would like to communicate to Virgo. the Page of Swords, the Valet d'Épée. Okay. So this is a card of awareness. The swords in the tarot are the air element, which has to do with the mind. It has to do with knowledge, with thoughts, with mental energy. And this card is encouraging you to sharpen your blade. So this is about doing any research that you're feeling called to do, any study if you're wanting to learn a new skill. Really lean into that and follow that curiosity. And this is also a card of protection. So it's not like a paranoia kind of vibe, but this is saying, be really aware. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of the people in your life. Pay attention. You know, you don't want to be asleep at the wheel this year. And it's also about listening. So that listening is an art, right? And it's something that can be improved, something that can be developed. And you want to really listen to what people are saying about themselves. Listen to how they're communicating. Listen to the music of their voices. You can get so much from listening to the frequency of someone's voice. And this card is also encouraging you to be very detailed, to be very careful. So if you're planning anything, like for example, if you're moving or you're involved in any kind of legal matter, you want to get all the information and just go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. This card is very detailed. So make sure that you get everything you need to know. Get it on paper, get it in writing, get your agreements really clear. This card is very logical, so you're going to want to embrace your logical side this year, Virgo. And take some courses, take some workshops, study, sharpen the blade of your mind. This is going to be a really wonderful year for you to learn. And this is another travel card. We've had a couple travel cards come up this year. I know it's been a tricky time with the pandemic and everything. Hasn't been so conducive to traveling. But if you're able to, if you feel safe, definitely do some traveling. It's going to expand your mind. It's going to be great. All right. We've only got 3 signs left. This reading's going to be for Gemini. So if you're Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising, this is for you, baby. Okay. All right, Gemini. And if you've missed your sign, they're not done in order because I'm pulling them out of this fishbowl. So if you've missed your sign, you can always watch the replay in the Facegym Instagram page on their socials so you can catch up. Okay, Gemini. Okay. Ooh, Queen of Wands. This is awesome. So the wands are fire and the queens and kings are about mastery. So they're about really owning your power. And the Queen of Wands is a performer. She's all about being seen. You can see there are these kind of rays of the sun shining down on her. This is so wonderful. So the Queen of Wands is really encouraging you to embrace what you feel excited about and know that when you are experiencing joy, when you're experiencing inspiration, when you're sharing your talents with the world, right? That is so magnetic and people are drawn to you and you just light people up. And so this is saying know that when you are doing what you feel good about, when you are feeling good, that is so contagious and so beautiful. So this is for Gemini. And this is encouraging you to really lean into your passion. So for some people that is their career, for others it may be a hobby. It doesn't really matter. This isn't so much about money. It's more about doing what lights you up. And the wands are fire. So the fire element. So this is very active. This is also encouraging you to exercise a lot, work up a sweat, move your body to help you cycle through and process information as well. So what you don't want to do this year is try to figure everything out in your head. Mentally, Gemini is an air sign, so there can be a tendency to do that. Gemini is also so brilliant, so amazing. But the Queen of Wands is about getting really physical, getting active, getting in the process, and also getting creative. So if you've been wanting to express yourself creatively, do it. If you've been wanting to paint, wanting to cook, wanting to sing, anything like that, wanting to garden. You're going to feel so good leaning into activities. It's a very active card. And in tarot, the queens and kings are about mastery. So this is about really owning what you feel good about, what you feel excited about. And you're going to shine this year. You're really going to be shining. And know that when you feel good, people around you feel good. And I do a lot of personal readings. I've read for literally thousands of people at this point in my career as a tarot reader, as a psychic. And one thing that I frequently say is that the world needs more happy people, right? So when people are hesitating about making changes in their lives, if they're feeling stuck in certain situations like jobs or relationships, people have got to trust their own instincts, trust their own guidance in terms of the choices that they're making. But I encourage them to lean towards what makes them feel good, right? Because the world needs more happy people. Okay. 2 more left. We've got Capricorn. So this reading is for you, Capricorn. Whew, I love that Queen of Wands. She is so wonderful. Okay. All right. And after Capricorn, we just got 1 left. We're almost through the whole zodiac. And I'm Sophia Knapp. If you'd like to stay in touch, SOPHIAKNAPP. I'm based in LA, and I'm a tarot reader and clairvoyant and singer. I do offer virtual sessions. If you'd like a personal reading with me, I would love to support you. I'm also teaching a 10-week tarot course starting January 19th. If you'd like to learn to read tarot from me, it's going to be super in-depth and awesome. And that's with the Den meditation online. Okay, Capricorn. Oh, wow. So this is the King of Wands. How awesome is that? This is like the partner card to the Queen of Wands. Wow. So I wonder, Gemini, are you in cahoots with the Capricorn in your life? Because this feels like some kind of divine pairing that is happening here. So the King of Wands is also about taking action, about self-expression, and it's very proud and very courageous. And so Capricorn, this is definitely not a year for you to be shy. Toot your own horn, claim your power, own your power, really step into the light. You can see there's this star shining on him. And these drops here, they look like raindrops, but they're actually drops of divine essence, of like godly essence. So this feels like a really magical year for you. And it's very bold. So it's saying to go out there, take risks this year, of course, in a way that feels aligned for you, that feels in touch with your intuition. It's really saying to go for it. Whenever the wands come up, which is the fire element, it's about taking a lot of action. And the King of Wands is also the energy of Leo, which is ruled by the heart. A lot of people don't know that because Leo is a fire sign, but Leo is ruled by the heart. And so Leos are very affectionate. They're very loyal and very protective of the people, the things, and the places that they love. And so this is saying to really stand up for what you believe in. That may be protecting the people that you care about. It may be standing up for political, social causes. It's saying that some things are worth fighting for, Leo. Some things are worth fighting for. And really step into your power. Embrace your confidence. You know, sometimes, especially I find with women, I do readings for so many people. I find that not to overgeneralize, but I see many women who tend to downplay their power. And this is saying if you are downplaying your talents, downplaying your power, don't claim it. Really step into it. Appreciate yourself. Toot your own horn, you know? Okay. And this is the last reading. This is for Taurus. So if you're a Taurus, this reading is for you. If you miss your sign, this live will be on the Facegym profile, so you can watch it later. I encourage you to tune in to your big 3. So that would be your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign, because all of those readings are going to apply to you. Okay, Taurus, this reading is for you. You've been so patient. Let's see what the cards have to say. And for everyone else, I hope that these cards have resonated with you and provided you some healing and guidance for the year ahead. Know that I love you and support you and just wish you so much fulfillment and joy in this upcoming year. Okay. All right, Taurus. Ooh, I love that we're ending with this card. Awesome. So this is the Empress. The Empress is a card of flow, a card of love. She's literally the goddess Venus. So big hell yes to that. This is a card of increase, and it's also about being really laid back, being in tune with the rhythms of the universe. She is Mother Nature herself, Mother Nature personified. So the Empress is about really knowing that you are limitless, knowing that there is no ceiling on how you can love, on the abundance that you can experience in life. And it's also a message to go with the flow. So it's saying, you know, let yourself flow, let yourself grow, let yourself expand. And it's about really tuning into the rhythms of nature, the rhythms of life. If you're wanting to rest, allow yourself to rest. If you want to push, allow yourself to push. There is a season for everything. Okay? So you want to listen to your body. She's the goddess Venus, so she's very sensual. This is also really awesome for romance, for sensuality, for sex, all of that, for feeling good in your body. She's very luxurious, which is so appropriate for Taurus, right? Because Taurus is ruled by Venus. So this is your ruling card. So this just feels like a huge blessing for you, Taurus. But really trust in the rhythms of your body. Trust in the rhythms of life. Pay close attention to what you're feeling. And know that when you honor your moods, if you are a female, honor your cycles, honor your menstrual cycles, honor the fluctuations in your energy levels. You will find so many blessings come to you when you're able to relax and receive. And this is also about receiving as much as you are giving, right? So knowing that you are so generous and people so appreciate that about you, but you are also very deserving of receiving love, of receiving abundance. Allow yourself to receive in equal measure. And this card is very nurturing too. So this is a message, Taurus, for you to be nurturing with yourself, nurturing for others. And it's very soft, it's very loving, right? So it's very gentle, but it's powerful. There's so much power in tenderness as well, right? She's like the divine feminine energy. And just to clarify, when I say divine feminine, divine masculine, it's not about biology. In tarot and in the esoteric arts, the divine feminine is all about receiving. It's about listening. It's about leaning into the unknown and receiving intuitive messages. And it's more about the yin energy. And the divine masculine is more about doing. It's about sending. So in terms of psychic energy, the divine feminine is receiving. The divine masculine is sending, putting things out into the world. It's about clarity. Literally, if you think of the sun and the moon, that embodies the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So that's what I'm talking about when I say that. Okay, it has been such a pleasure to connect with you all, to read for you all. I appreciate you and love you, and I'm sending you so many blessings for the year ahead. And thank you to Facegym for having me. It's really been a pleasure, and they're such an awesome company, such an awesome community. I just feel so grateful to have had this opportunity. And if you'd like to stay in touch, please follow me on IG. My name is Sophia Knapp, SOPHIAKNAPP. I'm based in LA, but I do offer readings virtually to anywhere in the world, and I would feel so lucky to get to support you on your path of personal healing. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you have a really awesome rest of your day. And if you missed your sign, I did all 12 zodiac signs. This live will be up on the Facegym socials, so you can tune in and rewatch it. And if you're just tuning in now, I do recommend checking out your sun sign, moon sign, and your rising sign, because all of those messages will be for you. If you don't have that information handy, you can look it up online with the free birth chart calculator. You'll just want to make sure to have your exact time of birth. If you don't have it, see if you can find your birth certificate. Okay, over and out. Love you all. Thank you.